Good afternoon, madam. My name is Doris, and today, along with my team member Muhammad Aidil and Irawan Mohammed, I will be presenting our operation management final project titled IDA Bundle. Okay, introduce the concept. IDA Bundle is our initiative focusing on the online sale of high quality pre-owned clothing. Our main objective is to address the growing demand for affordable fashion while promoting sustainability. Okay, purpose and target audience. We aim to reduce textile waste and promote eco-friendly consumer behavior. Our target audience is active social media user, especially who are budget conscious but fashion aware. Okay, business model. We operate using a digital sales platform. We source our clothes from thrift store and bundle provider, then market and sell them online using engaging content. Operation management focus. We apply several key concepts from our course: project planning, scheduling, inventory control, supply chains, coordination, and quality maintenance. And lastly is impact. The small scale projects not only turn a profit but also show that sustainability goal can be achieved with the right team planning and budgeting. Okay, for the next slide is chapter 6, project management. Explain the process step by step. First is operation management project. This was a short-term business selling pre-loved clothes, applying concepts like inventory control and supply chain coordination. Second, planning and organization. Our team handles sourcing, sorting, pricing, and marketing. Each of us had a specific role. I was responsible for host life. Thirdly is scheduling and resources. The timeline was for week. Sourcing, categorizing, promoting, and finally selling. We use human resources, ourselves, and financial capital for stock and marketing. Lastly is controlling and monitoring. We ensure quality control, track inventory, and monitor our budget to avoid overspending. Okay.
Alright, hi, Assalamualaikum to Madam Adnin. My name is Muhammad Aidil. So today I will be presenting about this operation management final project, which is the topic is boost selling. Alright. So we straight to the chapter 7, which is my part. So the capacity and aggregate planning, which is the topic. So we have 3 points here. The first one is understanding capacity planning. Second is demand forecasting. And the third one is planning strategy and resource optimization. All right, we will describe one by one. So the first one is understanding capacity planning. The seasonal demand considered especially higher need for warm clothing such as sweater and jacket during Malaysia monsoon season. All right, the second one is acknowledge youth market price sensitivity, that will offer the branded fashion at lower price compared to the retail shop, especially at the shopping mall nowadays. All right. So the second one is the demand forecasting. First one is to analyze the factors like seasonal needs, youth fashion trends, preference for affordable branded goods, and growing interest in online shopping, especially on the platform like Shopee Live and TikTok Live. All right, the third one is planning strategy and resource optimization. First one is we use to catch up strategies like we will adjust the inventory weekly based on the sales trend. And we also maximize efficiency with clear task delegation among our team members. All right. Started with minimal inventory to reduce the financial risk. The fourth is monitor customer response to optimize restocking and service quality. And the last one is we will achieve a customer satisfaction through the clean and high quality items and responsive service. All right, that's all for the chapter 7.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Sirawa Muhammad, and for this slide, as you can see, I will be explaining the process that took place in our inventory management. Basically, what we actually did behind the scenes. The first process is inventory management. Inventory management was a big part of what made IDA bundle run smoothly. From the start, we source our clothes in bulk from bundle suppliers. Buying in bulk helped us reduce the cost per item, but of course, we didn't just take anything. We carefully pick items that were in good condition, trendy, and something our target audience, what mostly young people wearing. Okay, then the second process is after that, we organize everything. We sort the clothes by size, gender, type, and even by quality level. This made things a lot easier when it comes to setting up our stall or preparing items for online sale. It saved time and made the shopping experience more convenient for our customers. And the last process is we also create a simple logging system. Nothing fancy, just a spreadsheet that tracked each item, whether it was sold, how much it cost us, that then the selling price, and whether it was still in stock. This helped us monitor what was performing well and which item maybe needed to be discounted or bundled to sell faster. Okay, move to the inventory report. Okay, as you can see, here is a real example of how our inventory work in action. Okay, we get a bag of 10 jersey for 300 ringgit. So each jersey cost is 30 ringgit. When then sold two of them during a TikTok live hosted by Doris. His jersey was sold for 50 ringgit, and after delivery cost, we earned 30 ringgit in profit from those two sales. 8 jersey remain in our inventory, ready for the next sale cycle. This small case show how important cost tracking and sale monitoring are in inventory management. It also help us plan our next step, like restocking or promoting certain item. Okay, that's all from inventory. We move to the next slide. Thank you.
So straight to the next part, which is chapter 9, the supply chain management. All right. Supply chain overview. First one is to apply scale down principle of, we have 3 here, material requirement planning, which is the MRP. And the second one is enterprise resource planning, which is ERP. And the last one is a tool that we use. All right. So the MRP is to decide what, when, and how much to source. The enterprise resource planning, which is the ERP, is to integrate sourcing, inventory sales, and reporting. The tools that we use is Cashlog, mobile apps, and inventory record for real-time tracking and restocking decisions. Okay. All right. Supply chain coordination and operational integration. So right here we have 5 points. First one is to establish a relationship with reliable thrift shop and bundle suppliers to access branded and high quality clothing at lower price. And the procurement decision is based on the price, the product condition, brand appeal, and season relevance. The third one is we use just-in-time restocking to match customer demand, and we will reduce surplus inventory. Organize item by type, size, and category for easier handling and sales prep. Last one is to integrate ERP practices using a spreadsheet and mobile tools to manage our inventory tracking, budgeting, sales monitoring, and customer service. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you, madam.
All right, with me again. And for this slide, I will be sharing how we manage the maintenance and reliability side of our project. So we come to selling freelance clothes, how they look and feel really matters because no one wants to buy something that look worn out or badly handled. That's why we made maintenance a priority in our operation. Every item we got, whether it was like a shirt or jersey, was properly washed, ironed, and folded as well before being displayed or listed for sale. We also did small repairs if needed, like fix loose button or removing limb. This little detail but made a big difference in how professional our product when displayed. For our online sale, especially on platform like TikTok Live, presentation is everything. Since customer can touch or feel the item, we had to make them look as appealing as possible. We used clean hanger, proper lighting, and took high quality photos and video to show the actual condition for each product. And it didn't stop there. We also paid attention to storage. We kept all the clothes in dry, clean, and well organized space to avoid damage or smell. This helped us maintain product quality and avoid last minute issues. Overall, this focus on maintenance and reliability help us build trust with our customer and boost our brand image. It also saved us money because we avoid product damage and didn't need to throw anything away. In the end, he really support our sustainability goals and business success. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly from me, conclusion, project success. We turn a simple idea into a profitable project through strong teamwork and proper resources management. Real result, we make a profit of 30 ringgit, manage leftover stock and use TikTok Live to attract customer. And then sustainably focus. Our business encourages fashion reuse and help reduce textile waste. And then skills gain. Personally, I can experience in area like budgeting, sales, and supply chain management. And lastly, these projects not only gave us profit but also create positive social impact. It shows us the power of sustainable entrepreneurship. Thank you.